My name is Victoria Winters. I know I shouldn't be afraid, and yet the great house on Widow's Hill carries the dusty smell of fear. It moves through the paneled rooms and dark corridors. It seeps down from the walls and touches the heart of everyone who enters.
I'll get it, Miss Winters. Hello?
Good day, Roger. I guess she's here. But, no, Carolyn's not home. She went into town. I haven't the faintest idea where she went, Roger. Well, I'm sure Miss Winters will still be here when you... Roger, I have no intention of locking her in her room or tying her down. If you want to talk to her, come here and do so. That was your father, David. I expect he'll be home soon. There's no need to hide behind the chair. You're much too big for small hiding places.
Are you going to tell my father about the teacup?
Then you did do it. Why, David? Why did you do it?
I didn't.
But that's nonsense. It was on the tray right here. When I came in, it was on the floor, broken.
I didn't touch it.
Then who did?
They did. I was standing right over here, and the cup was on the tray, and I saw it move all by itself, and it fell on the floor, and it broke.
David, things don't happen.
We do here. Lots of things happen here.
This is Mr. Devlin. I want to be called in exactly half an hour. I have an important appointment, and I don't want to forget to leave. That's right. A half an hour. Thank you. Sorry to keep you waiting, Miss Stoddard. Please come in.
Thank you.
How else can you tell what the monster is like? That's what you came for, isn't it?
Of course not. Well, I suppose so, in a way.
Unless, of course, your uncle sent you to see me.
Oh, Uncle Roger doesn't know I'm here. Neither does my mother. It was entirely my own idea.
Carolyn Stoddard in the Lion's Den. Well, why don't you sit down? I'll fix you a drink. What can you have? Sherry? Ginger ale?
Nothing, thank you.
Oh, no, not there. You'll be much more comfortable on the sofa.
Thank you.
You're my first guest, Miss Stoddard. Did you know that?
I thought you grew up in Collinsport.
I did.
Didn't you have any friends?
Did. Past tense. Did. 10 years is a long time, and I've been away. Things change. People change. Any other questions?
Yes. Why is my Uncle Roger so afraid of you? I don't think I said anything funny.
I'm sorry, Miss Stoddard. I'm very sorry. But that's marvelous. Just marvelous. If I were wearing my hat, I would take it off to you. You're direct, to the point, and as I say, just plain marvelous.
You still haven't answered my question.
But there is no answer. You see, there's absolutely no reason why Roger Collins should be afraid of me.
I don't think you're being honest with me.
Miss Stoddard, some people live in the past. All I care about is the future. And your uncle isn't involved in my future, not this much. Now I've spoiled your fun, haven't I?
What do you mean?
Well, it's hardly worth it jumping into a lake to rescue someone and then finding out that they're not drowning at all. Huh? And on that bit of wisdom, I'm going to fix myself a drink. Can I get you something?
Maybe some ginger ale or something.
Great.
Can I help?
Oh, you stay right there. Would you like a lot of ice?
That'll be fine.
Be right out. One ginger ale coming up. Not much of a view, is it?
I love it.
Well, when you've traveled as much as I have, all main streets look pretty much alike. Here, right out of the can.
Thank you.
I'm a bottle drinker myself. You know, when I was a kid, I used to roam these beaches looking for empty bottles. Built my first fortune that way. 40 cents in 5 hours.
Not quite the same thing as $500,000, is it?
I beg your pardon?
Of course, the money isn't certain, but to get a chance at the deal, you'll have to leave here in a day or so and fly down to Venezuela.
How did you... Started. I'm not very happy about people reading my mail.
Then you shouldn't leave it lying around.
I wish you'd forget that you ever saw that.
But how can I when it proves you were right?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about.
Well, Uncle Roger seems to think you've come here to settle down and, I don't know, create all kinds of problems for him.
But I told you I wasn't interested in your uncle, not at all.
How could you be if you're thinking of leaving in a day or two?
Miss Stoddard, please. Please. As far as you're concerned, that deal doesn't exist. And I'm here for an indefinite stay.
Anything you say. To the death of the monster.
To the death of the monster.
Liz! Liz, where are you? Liz? Nobody's around when you want them.
You're doing too much of that, Roger, lately.
It's a very proper sisterly remark, but I'm in no danger of becoming an alcoholic on the strength of one drink. Is Miss Winters still here?
Yes, she's upstairs in her room.
Did you know that your Miss Winters was in town today?
Yes?
Do you know why she was there?
Yes, to make a private telephone call.
A private meeting is more like it, Liz, with our ubiquitous friend, Bert Devlin.
Good.
That's right. Burke and Miss Winters.
Are you sure?
You mean she didn't tell you about it? Well, I'll tell you, Liz. Burke is filled with hate, and he's going to use every angle he can find to tear us down, including that 20-year-old girl I warned you not to bring into this house.
What makes you think she can tell him anything that would harm us?
Are you sure she can't? Elizabeth, what do you know about this girl? Why did you hire her?
To take care of David.
Is that the real reason? The best way to take care of that boy would be to put him in an institution, and you know it.
How can you talk that way about your own son?
Because it's the truth. And you know it's the truth.
Roger, I won't permit you to speak that way about David.
You mean you won't let me be honest?
10 years ago, Roger. 10 years ago, you and I had an agreement. After the trouble with Burke, you left Hollinscourt, and I sent you money. Every month for 10 years, and you promised never to come back. But you are back. And this is still my house, and don't you forget it.
You wouldn't let me forget it.
And there's another thing you better remember. You're here for one reason. For one reason only. David. And I cannot allow you to attack David like this because of Burke Devlin or anyone else. Is that clear?
How long have you been there? Get to your feet and answer me. I've told you to get to your feet.
You're not going to send me away.
I wish I... All right, David. Get to your room.
Aunt Elizabeth would throw you out of the house if you tried, wouldn't she?
I told you to go to your room.
She sent you away once. I heard she sent you away.
All right, David.
Everybody wants to send you away. Everybody.
What are you talking about?
I remember that big fight you had with Mother. She wanted to send you away, but she couldn't because of Burke Devlin.
David, you shouldn't make up stories like that.
It's not a story, it's true.
But you know you've never heard me mention the name of Burke Devlin until here, today, in this room.
I heard it lots of times when you and Mother used to fight.
What else did you hear?
Nothing.
I want to know what else you heard, David.
Let me go.
You're
Let me go.
going to tell me what you heard, every word of it.
Only his name, that's all. Only his name.
You rotten little liar.
Let me go. Mother.
What are you doing to him?
Stay out of this, Liz.
Don't let him hit
Don't
me.
worry, no one's going to hurt you.
He was hiding behind a chair. He heard every word we said.
That's no reason to... David, why don't you go along to your room? We'll talk about this later.
You're not going to let him send me away, are you?
Of course not. Now go along.
I hope Burke Devlin comes back here. And I hope he gets even with you. I hope he gets even.
Did you really travel to all those places?
Every one of them. Sure I can't get you a ginger ale?
One is all I can handle, thanks. You and Uncle Roger once were good friends, weren't you?
Uh-huh.
Funny, I don't ever remember seeing you around.
Well, you were very young at the time. 10 years. It's a long time.
What really did happen between you and Uncle Roger?
Well, now, I thought we decided that was past history. Gone and forgotten.
Yes, I know that's what
But
you
you're
said.
not sure that I'm not still trying to fool you. Is that it?
Something like that.
Maybe I am. Hello? Oh, excuse me. It's long distance, Venezuela. No? Oh, you have to talk louder, Jose. I can hardly hear you. Yes, that's better. Of course I got your letter. Yes, I think I'm interested. No, there's nothing important holding me here. Well, you know me, Jose. I get restless. A couple of days in a place like this is about all I can stand. Yeah, well, keep it alive, Jose. I'll phone you in the morning. Right. Say hello to the missus. Bye. Sorry, a little business deal.
Then it's really true. About the deal, I mean.
Of course it is. You saw the letter, didn't you?
Yes. But then I began to think about it.
I see. And you figured I put the letter there so that you would see it. Now, why would I do that?
So I think you were only here for a few days, so I'd be sure you were visiting and not just...
Huh?
You know,
You mean plotting against your family? Well, you've got quite an imagination, Miss Stoddard.
It's just that I heard so much about
Well,
it.
maybe it's all true. How can you be sure? Maybe I am trying to trick you into thinking that I'm the local boy visiting the old hometown, while all the time I'm plotting deep, dark deeds of revenge against all the people that you love.
You don't have to rub it in.
No, really. How do you know I didn't put that letter there for you to see? How do you know I didn't arrange that phone call? Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. Why don't you call the switchboard and ask them?
Don't be silly.
No, I insist. If you think that's the kind of stunt I would pull.
Mr. Devlin, you're embarrassing me. Please.
Well, I just want you to be sure that I'm being honest with you.
I am sure.
No doubt?
No doubt.
Then I think it's time we got better acquainted.
Ghosts. There are no ghosts here. David, you frightened me so. I must have fallen asleep.
You were talking.
Was I? Where have you been? How did you get so dirty?
You were talking about ghosts.
I'm getting old, baby. What have you got in your hand?
Where are they, Aunt Elizabeth? Where are the ghosts?
In your mind, David. Only in your mind.
Like that man, Bert Devlin?
No, he's very real indeed. Perhaps much too real.
You think he'd really try and...
I'd rather not talk about him, David. What do you have in your hand?
Only a shell, that's all. Only a seashell.
Let me see it.
Hello, Mother.
Well, where have you been all this time?
With a friend. You remember him, don't you?
Hello, Mrs. Stoddard.
Let ABC Daytime spark your summer with laughter. Watch its new fun-filled program, The Newlywed Game, which premieres Monday afternoon on ABC. Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.